Hey you guys, what's up? My name is Sarah. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please think about hitting that subscribe button if this is something that you guys are into. Welcome back to all my other subscribers. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here again today. Alright you guys, so today I have a huge challenge in front of me. This giant begonia right here behind me desperately needs to get repotted. Desperately, okay? I put it off for a really long time and seasons are getting ready to change. He's gonna be coming inside for winter, so I have to do it. I'm gonna show you guys my pot that I picked up. This is my giant pot that I picked up from Pike's Nursery, and this is what we're gonna pot him in. So my husband's gone to work today. I don't know if I can do this on my own. I'm gonna attempt it, so this should be interesting. Stay tuned if you guys want to see me struggle to repot this guy. Alright you guys, here is my giant begonia. You can see how big it is just next to these doors. Okay, so it's huge. It has looked better in the past. I've propagated it a lot, and the lady I bought it from just chopped this thing up. So it is a little bit wonky, but I still love it. So the pot that it's in right now is literally just crumbling away. You can just see, like, if I pick it up in certain areas, it's crumbling away. So if I can't get this out, I am going to cut the pot off. And I feel like the pot that I got is perfect for it. It's like one size up. Let me show you what that looks like next to it. Okay, so here is the pot next to it. It is just one size up. So I guess I need to go get the soil so we can get started on this, because I am nervous, you guys. Alright, so here he is. I've got a giant bin for soil, which I've got a new bag of soil that is in the back of the truck, so I'm probably going to drive around and drop that off here. Alright you guys, this is what I'm going to be repotting with. So yeah, here's how giant my begonia is. This potting soil I've never used before, but it's all they had at the local place, so I just went and picked this up. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like around like $10–12, something like that. And then I'm going to possibly add just a little bit of worm castings. This potting mix says that it has some plant food in it, so I don't want to put like too much organic matter in there, or you know, some things could go a little haywire. So I do have some perlite. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I don't have anything else to mix in. This is all I have, so this is what we're doing. And yeah, I'm just gonna mix all my soil up in this giant container, and then we will get to repotting this stuff. So alright, this may be a weird angle, but this is what we're going with. Okay, I'm gonna try to take him out. Here it is. I'm gonna try to use this to like pry it loose a little bit from the sides. We're gonna do that first. I really don't want to injure it. I'm sorry you guys, I make strange noises. I noticed that in my last video. I just get excited, I'm like, ooh, or I make other noises like, ah, if I like drop something. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this thing out of here. Where's the spider? There's a spider that lives in here, so let's try to leave him alone. I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna grab some of these canes. Oh yeah, it's gonna come out. Okay, awesome. I feel like I wanna pull them out and see what the roots look like right now. But I'm scared, maybe I should only pull them out once. Okay, what if I pulled them out and set them on this tray? Let's try that. Maybe just set the whole plant right here on this tray. I want to see what the roots look like. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Okay, that worked. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what the roots look like now. Alright, so here it is. Alright, let's see. It's really not root bound at all, you guys, but I want to refresh its soil. So anything that I can, like, you know, I'm gonna like aerate the root some and then just try to refresh its soil. I hope I'm not making a mistake by repotting this, but I really think it needs to be repotted. Because the lady I got it from off of Facebook had it for like years and years, and who knows when the last time she repotted it. So I think it'll be happy in here. Fingers crossed I don't kill my favorite begonia. But let's go ahead and mix up this soil mix, and then I gotta go find something to stab this thing with so I can, like, you know, aerate the soil. I hope you guys can see me. I really needed Reuben here. So we're gonna mix my soil up just in this bin right here. Yes, it's dirty, but guess what? I'm putting dirt in it. So I was thinking that, do you guys remember, I don't know if you remember or not, if you follow me on Instagram, I had posted like a little Q&A because I wanted to do a Q&A repot, and then sporadically me and my husband decided we could go live just randomly, just test it up to see, and it worked. So I ended up answering most of my questions on there, all the questions that I could remember. And what I was going to do in the repot was I was going to tell like my most embarrassing story. So I was trying to think about it. See if I can articulate it into words. Okay, so I was thinking about the story, and I was with my best friend, and it was forever ago. Like, I don't know, I think I was like 20. I might have been 21. I might have been like 19. It was sometime around that time. I don't remember exact dates, but you know, younger teenagers, bored, always looking for something to do. So basically we had like a friend who had a mutual friend. Somehow we ended up hanging out a couple times at this guy's house, and he had a pool. We would never get in the pool because number one, germs, gross, and we just weren't like that. So he had this game out in his yard, and we used to play, and we weren't even drinking or anything. And another really embarrassing story happened at this house, but this story right here, we never went back because it was like a friend of a friend's. So basically they have this game in their yard, and I can't think of the name of it. I'll put the name of it on the screen if I remember, but it's basically like a little PVC pipe thing set up with 3 tiers on it, and you throw this ball that's on a string. It's really fun. You throw the ball kind of like you would like horseshoes or whatever, and you try to get them on the specific racks. So I was doing this in his yard, and it started getting dark, so he said he had a flashlight inside. So I go inside. Now mind you, there is probably like, I don't know, if like maybe 20 people here, give or take a little bit, probably something like that. So there's a decent amount of people there. Like, people were drinking, sitting in their chairs, like maybe 1 or 2 people were swimming, whatever. Everybody was just hanging out. So I go in to get the flashlight, and he had a sunroom that had a screen door, and I got the flashlight. We were using it for a little while, and then I decided to bring it in. They were bringing the game in or whatever, so I decided to bring the flashlight in. So I go up to the glass porch, and I get right up to the door. See, this is my problem about telling stories instead of actually doing work. This is why I can't tell stories and do repots. So I get up to the door. So what happened is I was looking down at the flashlight right when I got up to the screen door. Well, I thought the screen door was open. No, somebody had shut the screen door. And I was looking down, like clicking the flashlight, and I ran straight into the freaking screen door with my face, like totally hurt my face. Broke the screen door off the hinges. I'm not kidding. They came completely off the hinges. I fell on the ground. The freaking screen door fell on me. Everybody gasped. Was like, oh my gosh, like, are you okay? Because I made like this huge scene around all these people that I didn't know. Yeah, broke it off the hinges. Like, the track, where it goes in the track, the top of the screen door, the metal part was like all like contorted and bit up. The top and the bottom, I basically ripped his screen door. So I was like actually really hurt myself, and I was kind of really embarrassed about it. So we just went inside and just like got our stuff, and then we left. I was like, we have to leave, because like at this time, like whatever, if I'm like 19, I was like, I really don't want to pay for his screen door, because I was worried he was gonna be mad at me. But he really wasn't mad at all. Like, he didn't even ask me to pay for the door at all, probably because it was like a party house, so like who cares, you know. But still, I was like, oh no, I was like so worried about it. So thinking back as to like when I was the most like embarrassed, and it was like adrenaline embarrassed, I would say it was probably that time, because so many people were staying around. They like gasped and stuff. And my friend, oh my gosh, I was like, get me out of here. Like, I want to leave right now. So I guess that's not too bad, because, you know, I didn't know any of the people. But at the time, it was really embarrassing because like I fell on the ground with the screen door on top of me. Like people had to come like help me get up. Like I made a total fool of myself. But I was walking like full speed and just went right in the door. So it's really is my own fault. So yeah, that's my most embarrassing story, and I said I was going to tell it on the next repot. So there you guys go, anybody who was asking. Okay, so here's what my soil looks like. All right, so coffee break, 20-minute video, and I haven't even repotted him yet. Yeah, so I'm gonna poke the soil with something, which I gotta go find. I'm trying to decide if these holes, if I put used dryer sheets, I just cut them in the bottoms of my pots as little, you know, screen drainage things. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it because I want that soil to be able to drain good, and I didn't get a tray. I need to pick up a tray. But also, I forgot to tell you guys, this pot was $22, which I think is a good deal. It was honestly the best deal pot that they had at Pike's. Yeah, and I want to be able to move this thing like in and out. That's why I didn't get a ceramic pot. So we went with this one, and it's, you know, one size up, and it's similar to what it was in, and it was happy. So that's what we're going with. But let me go find some kind of tool to poke the soil with, and we'll move on to the next thing with a little coffee. This is what I'm going to use to aerate the soil with. It is just this little stick that has a point in it. So I'm just going to kind of poke it around in here, sort of like that game of pickup sticks. If it doesn't want to go, you know, don't force it. But I'm just going to kind of go around the whole plant and aerate the roots a little bit. It's a two-person job. Oh yeah, I'm going to need so much more soil. I'm probably going to use like tons of that. Oh my gosh, okay. Ooh, don't knock over my babies. Ignore the calathea that desperately needs water right now. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Whew. Should have kept my jacket on, I guess. I got stuff all over me. Alright, let's see. Okay, so now I need to decide if that's a good height.
What do you guys think?
No, I just stepped on that pan and got soil all on the back of me and on my shoe. Here's the giant mess I've made so far. Not surprising, but I was kind of stepping back to look at this to see if I think it needs to go lower. I really don't. I don't want to I don't know. Do I need to set it in here a little bit higher? Because I want to put some soil on top. So if I put some soil on top, you know, it's kind of going to be close to this line. I think I'm going to leave it and mix up some more soil because I definitely don't have enough. That's all that I have left. So mix some more up. And I forgot to put earthworm castings in the other batch. So I'm going to add some earthworm castings in this batch. I'm just using this black gold earthworm castings. I'm just going to put a little scoop in there and mix some more up, and then we're gonna fill him up. And once he's all done, I'll give him a water and I'll show you guys what he looks like. So I'm so glad I'm getting this chore done. It is a chore, but a fun chore. All right, so do you guys pre-mix your soil? Do you guys like to do that? I like to pre-mix my soil and just, you know, keep some in the house. Okay, I'm gonna save the rest of my perlite. This is all she's getting. Yeah, and I just keep it in like a little Rubbermaid. Then whenever I want to just pot it up, it's already ready to go. So I think this looks pretty good. Now I think we need to fill in the sides. I want to make sure that I get the worm castings all mixed up in here really good. Let's pull the big beauty over, and we're gonna start filling the sides in. Okay, so I am just gonna use this shovel, and I'm just gonna start filling the sides in. I want to make sure it's like, you know, pretty evenly in here. So let me look at him and adjust him a little bit. I think I need some more over here on this side. This pot is gonna take so much soil. Okay. I don't think that's, I was just checking to see if that was, making sure it wasn't spider mites. I've never had, is that spider mites? No, that's a regular spider. I've never had spider mites on this plant, thank goodness. But I do just hose it off, you know, every time I water, I hose it off. So I think that really helps. And I don't know, I don't think I've ever had spider mites on begonias. Do begonias, they're not magnets like alocasias, but alocasias on the other hand definitely have spider mites. Okay, I think he's looking good. I think it's crooked. I'm not getting back up, you guys, change it. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. And the question is, you know, to water or not to water. What would you guys do? I really want to know in the comment section below. This soil right here is pretty wet. Well, I'm going to water it whenever I water all my other plants. So whether that be tonight or in the morning, it's going to get a water soon. But it might just not be right now. So it was really funny when we were trying to get this thing home. I told my husband, he was like, shouldn't we bring the truck? I've talked about this before in some kind of like other video, but he told me, he was like, shouldn't we bring the truck? I just happened to be on Facebook Marketplace when she listed this plant, and I messaged her right away, and I told my husband we got to go pick this thing up. It was either the next day or that day. And I told him it's fine, we don't need the truck, we can just take my little crossover, you know, my little SUV. So I was wrong. As you can see the size of this thing, it was even bigger when I first got it. Yeah, it was in better condition when I first got it, but it was huge, so he had to ride the whole way with like holding it in the back seat because we couldn't get it to sit up in there, we couldn't lay it down. And it was a pain, so we rode like 30 minutes with my husband just holding this plant. But I got it home, and I've shared it with like so many people already. I still have a couple more people I want to share it with, so I propagated it, and I've got some cuttings in water that I'm going to share. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool because like it's like all over the United States. All the people I've sent this to, which is so cool. And then who knows how many people before me that she gave it to. So this is definitely a mother plant, and I think it's pretty awesome that I scored this. So yeah, I had it last season, so it's been inside, and it got really freaking it got really like sad inside, and so I don't be like me. And I just heard Mary from Mary J's Plants talking about this, that just put your plants outside for summertime. Don't be, you know, don't try to hold on to them, keep them inside because you don't want them to get bugs and stuff. If you really want your plants to grow, then put them outside. So once I put this one outside, it was doing good. But yeah, I was trying to keep it an indoor plant all the time. But, you know, they need to grow. And it's done so much better. You know, I say it's cooler, but I'm still sweating so bad. Sweat's dripping down my back. Okay, I think I got it done. Okay, I need to see if it will fit. It might still fit on this old tray. It doesn't matter right now, but when it comes in the house, I need to have a tray for it. So I'm going to show you guys close up of what my big giant beauty looks like. Just to make sure it's in here good. I think it's like, it might be, is it crooked? I don't know. So it looks so different, it's hard to tell, but she's in here. She's gonna be much happier. Alright, you guys, I actually made it happen. I got big old giant mama over here repotted, and I'm so glad that I can check this off my list, because honestly I've been looking for the right pot for like ever, and I just didn't take the time to like go get a pot specifically for it and repot it. So I'm glad I finally did it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Thank you guys for coming along with me on this adventure. It was a little bit challenging, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like my content and like my videos, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help out with the algorithms. And if you guys aren't already subscribed to my channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and liking and subscribing, all that good stuff. You guys are the best, and I'll be back at you again soon with another video. Bye!